So, um, our kits collection, which is something new that Stampin' Up! Is doing. And well, it's not brand new, but it's different than our paper pumpkin because that's a subscription kit. And our other kits are just available all the time. They keep introducing new ones I believe we get 2 new ones every month. So it's a great way of introducing new kits. It also, of course, you can only find them on the online exclusive. So it's good to have an account set up. And you might want to go do that anyways because Stampin' Up! Is, switching things around. And you want to make sure that when you place an order, you get your host points. Because beginning in 2025, whenever you order $15 or more, that's an incredible number that they're doing. You get points and they will add up. So thank you, Joan. Joan just shared my video. So let's get into the kit. We are going to be looking at the Alpine Air Kit. This was just released this October. I believe they always come out around the 5th. So here we go. That is the Alpine Air. Our kits have everything you need. And this one is everything you need to create 9. And these are all occasion cards. And they even have the blocks in them. So that's pretty cool. I'm trying to get these all out of the box. Okay, because I didn't do that before. Why would I do that? Okay, so here's all of our goodies. And of course, they have full color instructions. And like I said, these are all inclusive. So everything you need right down to the block. And please tell me I stuck the ink pad in here. Oh man, you guys. Okay, so I am gonna spread these out so you can get a closer look at these. And these are the card bases. And somebody has to run and get that ink pad. They're too little, our little ink spots there. So Karen said, those are beautiful. Oh, they really are. And thus is why I ordered this one. I don't get all the kits. I just get the ones that are really pretty and I know I'll use. So our card bases, different colors. I'm going to set them off to the side for now. And here is what these stamps are. Let me get this folded so you can see a better look there. Thinking of you, let yourself dream big, happy birthday, hello friend. So this one comes with a lot of variety. Could be why they said it's all occasion. But you can pair each sentiment with any one of these watercolor backgrounds. They're just so pretty. So I'm going to start pulling some of these apart. Normally, if I was downstairs, I would like get them all matched up per the directions, which I probably should do because I have not made any of these yet. So let me just grab this because they have a cheat sheet in here. Here it is. And it tells you everything that you need to create those cards. So I have this one. And do we have this big mountain? Yep, so we'll need this. Got a white piece here. So this is one card. And we will need a blue background for that. So that one's full. We got that one. I'll set that up here. And then here's the other two. Let's bring those in here. Gotta pull them apart. There we go. They have a full card down here on the bottom. Also with the blue. I believe it's this blue. There are two different kinds. So that blue. And then we have these two pieces. And they're going to go on the green. So, all right, now that we have these all picked out, and of course, we have our stamp, and I just need to pull out my greeting stuff. And I could have did this all before, but because I usually do that with my lives, but what fun would that be? And you guys wouldn't be able to see how easy these are to put together, right? Okay, so I have the happy birthday stamp already done because I wanted to share with you guys that you actually can create different cards, and I'll show you which one I did and why. And we're going to start with our green one. So let's grab our pieces here. And we are going to fold this. Look it, I came prepared except for my little stamp set with my bone folder, my stamps, and my take your pick tool. Woohoo! On a roll with that. All right, so let's flip this over and we'll ink this up. So I'll make the 3 cards that are in the kit, and then we are going to, I'll show you the other 2 kits. And this morning, because I missed it and I apologize, these just go right on. And I'm sorry, I do use my adhesive instead of the little glue dots in there. It's just quicker and easier for me. I'm going to go do changing leaves tonight, and then we'll do the other set tomorrow. And I think I'll go on around noon because that way, I think I'm doing this wrong. Open the instructions, Linda. There they are. Okay. That did not look right to me. Lucky I didn't push that down, right? We're going to put the mountains on the top. Doesn't that make more sense? There we go. So it's a split card. And that's kind of cool because the split actually matches right up with each other. But I do want to leave a little room in between there. Nice, they got these little lines. I can get them straight. There we go. And drop that just a little bit and see how it matches up right there. Nice. Okay, so now we got our pretty little valley down here and our mountains up there. And this little guy, we got our happy birthday. That goes there, and it says we need dimensionals. So we're going to put those there. I love that we get these nice big packs of dimensionals because I use them all the time for everything else. And you could dress these up a little further if you wanted to. I'm going to put that right there where they tell us to. Moving these out. So how are you ladies doing today? I had to laugh because as soon as I started setting up, my neighbor decided he was going to um, get his lawnmower out and start collecting leaves. So now all my windows are shut on this beautiful day. Okay, there's our first card. And just where it tells you to pop those embellishments is where I put those. So they have their blocks popped up. I did not because I wanted to pop up my image. So there we go on that one. There is number one done. Let's grab another one. We'll go into this one here. That is the dark blue. So we're going to pull the dark blue one. And it says, let yourself dream big. So grab this. And a different block. I should have used that block. And I'm just going to rub this off a little bit, trying to get those, what do you call it? Oils and stuff off of my stamps. So Joan said, are you stamping along with Stampin' Up today? No, I am not. I did not sign up for that. So that I did a pass on that one. So, but yes, they do a free stamping thing too, and they probably do it at different times. So I could have watched. I never even thought about that. We'll have to remember that next time. Okay, this little guy's got everything popped up. Again, not going to pop up double layers just because it's a little bit harder to send. Okay, and I can flip this and make sure my front is open. Right, there we go. It's a little tricky, you know, when you got two sides. So we got that there. And now we have to stamp this. So our greeting is going to go right onto their die cut here, which is really nice because I like to tell people don't be afraid to stamp on your designer paper too. I mean, if it's light enough, just do it. Right? Let yourself dream big. Trying to make sure I'm straight here. If not, we all know how to fix those, right? Look at that. Yahoo! Joan does not have any of the sets that I'm using. Oh, the changing leaves. That was gone for so long, so I can see why most people didn't have it. Yes, but it's back. So that's why I decided to do that one. And I love fall. It's my favorite season. So I only like winter when I'm in the house with a cup of hot cocoa and it's snowing nicely, and I don't have to shovel. You know, I'll be honest. I don't mind the snow as long as I don't have to shovel it. And you never know how big your driveway is till you have to go up there. Okay, there we go. Oops, they want some embellishments on this one too. So where did I just chuck those? Man, I can lose stuff right in front of me. So we got our card together here and my embellishments. And where they are highlighting, ooh, Stampin' Up, we think alike, highlighting their greeting. by putting those around there. And I also noticed they do the same technique I use of doing that little triangle, because it draws your eye all the way around. But this is such a pretty card. How could you not like that, right? Ooh, so we got 2 done already. And now let's move on to our last card. That would be this one. And we have, oh, these are all so pretty. I hope you can really see how nice they are. There's our greeting, our instructions for that one. We'll close that up quick. And they have this one popped up as well. And we have thinking of you. So let's get our stamps back. We'll swap that out. Oh, this is a little stretchy one. So sometimes when I pull them off and they're all stretchy, I like to lay it down, let it go back to its natural form, and then pick it up. Now I'm going to rub this again, get all those factory, whoa, I'm really wiggling. Sorry, you guys. And take this off. All right, now we're going to ink up our thinking of you. What I love best about the kits and the paper pumpkin is that you can take them anywhere and stamp with friends, or you get to keep the stamps. So when you consider the cost of a stamp set, that's pretty awesome. Okay, so we had our little green tag right here. I can move that off to the side because this one is nice and self-explanatory. Tells us what we're popping up. We're popping up the card. I also use a few more of the dimensionals than probably most people use, but I like it. I don't mind. I don't like saggy cards. At my age, there's enough things sagging, and we won't go any further than that. Oh no, I just dropped my thing. Joan says she uses her paper pumpkin kits a lot. Yes, me too. One year I even used them as my Christmas cards because I didn't have time to prep and cut and all that stuff, and they have such nice kits. Oh, and we have Christmas kits too. And just so you know, the kits are on sale right now at 30% off. Okay, so they have this down at the bottom, and this is directly onto the card. Boom. So you're going to put that right there. And then the thinking of you is what is popped up. Okay, so wow, that went fast. What are we in? 21 minutes. So 20 minutes, we did 3 of these. And just think if you have them, oh goodness, all pulled apart. I don't know about you guys, but my eye says this is crooked. Yikes. Okay, did I get that straighter? My little table or desk here must be at a slant because my take your pick tool keeps rolling at me. All right, here we go. Oh yes, I like that. So we got a little double bump up here. So I did it exactly the way they said, and our little embellishments. Okay, we'll get those on. And I'll put them on just where they did. We got one up here, one next to it, and one more down below, right about there, it said. So it's nice. It's nice if you want to introduce people to crafting, stamping, whatever, because it has these beautiful step-by-step instructions, even tells you where to put the dimensionals and when to use the dimensionals. So it's really nice. But if you are already a crafter and you feel like you want to take them up a step, you can do that. Or like some of us like to do, we like paper saving techniques, right? So when I look at these, and sometimes the designs are so beautiful. Now this is just a solid background, but sometimes the designs are so beautiful, I can't help but to cut them and turn them into 2 cards. And that is what I did with our little green fella here. So here, we'll put that up there. So this one that had the split card, right? I took my card base and I cut that down. And then I separated these two and made 2 separate cards with those. And on the Hello Friend, I actually used their embellishments. But on the Happy Birthday, I just decided to put a little something else. I think I should have went with the blue ones. I think those would have been prettier. But you never know. When you're just playing, they were just handy, so I went with those. But yes, so now you can double the, get bang for your buck, as you want to say. And how fun is that? Now we get 2 cards. And here's the original. So you can see exactly where some of our heads are going to go and say, yep, I need to do 2 cards with that one. So there's the originals. And now if you want another sneak peek, I haven't even opened this yet. So I'm going to do this because I bought this because when I saw these, I thought, oh my gosh, this is so cute. And I have lots of granddaughters and greats. But the greats are too little for this, but the granddaughters aren't. But they have, it's called a look back. But actually, I don't know, why not look forward? If you want to share memories of a trip or something like that, I think that would be really nice. But look at this, spiral bound. So they can put their name in there. I haven't even opened this yet, so I don't know what it looks like. This is really